Ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta grab myself a drink and then we'll get started in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta grab myself a drink and then we'll get started in just a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road. Hope everyone out there is having a good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to turn up this audio a little bit here, because I'm not sure if the audio on the game is coming through much. If I have to listen to the terrible music, so do you. Okay. Let's get things started. As always, if anybody has any requests for matches they would like to see, please feel free to put them in the chat. As always, if anybody has any... Otherwise, I'm just gonna put up whatever nonsense comes into my head. Let's start things off. So I try and start all of these with a squash match, but it's never a squash match. It's always some like barn burner 90% quality match. Whoa, that's some laggy menus. So I don't know what to do here. You know what? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Instead of trying to figure out a squash match of a very strong guy and a very weak guy, I'm gonna start off with a match between two very weak guys. I feel like that might produce some interesting results. So let's go James Ellsworth. And where is he? Come on. Where are you? I miss him. Ah, god damn it. I need to structure my menus a little bit better here. Oh, Enzo Amore. That's what we're gonna do. Go on, Mr. Judgment. Alright. Let's go! A jobber battle for the ages. James Ellsworth versus Enzo. Big Hog. Okay, this is the big hog. I like it. We can work with this. Big hog, James Ellsworth. And here he comes, Enzo Amore. He gets Pyro. Smack Talker Skywalker. At least I've heard that one before. Big hog. The hell? He's a certified G and a bona fide stud, everybody. And he has taken on the man with 2 hands and a fighting chance. Funny thing is that I think both of these guys are actually pretty good wrestlers. But they are not the most intimidating men in professional wrestling, so that's why we're starting off with this one. Body slam by James Ellsworth. Follows it up with an elbow drop right to the face. Ellsworth staying on him, going down to a figure 4 leg lock. Enzo breaks free. Snapmare by James Ellsworth. Into a chin lock by the man with no chin. Lifts up the leg and just a hard slap across the face. Another one by Enzo Amore. And a body slam by Ellsworth. Very fundamental wrestling so far between these two. Ellsworth with some devastating punches. DDT by James Ellsworth. Takedown and a flipping jackknife pin by Enzo. Not even a 1 count. Enzo throwing some knees to the gut of James Ellsworth. Knee drop to the back of the head. Irish whip into the corner. Enzo Amore fending off whatever attack Ellsworth had planned for him. Ellsworth over the shoulder. Power slam by James Ellsworth. Uncharacteristic display of strength there. By the man from Maryland? I think it's from Maryland. Let's say he's from Maryland. Camel clutch by Ellsworth. Enzo refuses to give up. Enzo once again just hard slap to the face. Knee drop by Enzo Amore. Irish whip by James Ellsworth. Enzo holds onto the ropes. Ellsworth into the corner. Headbutt by James Ellsworth. Ellsworth's going up to the top. Diving elbow drop by James Ellsworth. Ellsworth with a body slam. He's in control so far this match. Enzo kicking out at 1. Ellsworth goes up to the top. He's going for a diving splash. Enzo gets out of the way. La Magistral by Enzo Amore 1. Ellsworth kicks out at 1. Jumping Hurricane Rana by Enzo Amore as we pass a 5-minute mark in this match. Irish whip into the ropes. Shoulder block by Enzo Amore. And Ellsworth's down, but right back up. Knee drop by Enzo. Right between the shoulder blades of James Ellsworth. Ellsworth tries for something there. Enzo reverses cover 1. James Ellsworth kicks out at 1 to the delight of the fans. DDT by James Ellsworth. He's off the ropes. Elbow drop to Enzo by James Ellsworth. Another Irish whip. Enzo holds onto the ropes. And these two start slugging it out, back and forth, brawling. Who is going to come out on top? Enzo gets the final shot in, but crumples to the ground. Able to recover, though. Jackknife cover 1, 2. And Ellsworth kicks out at 2. Scoop slam by Enzo Amore. And a shoot takedown. Getting a little mixed martial arts thrown into this match here. Roll through Hurricane Rana. 1, 2. Ellsworth kicking out at 2. Belly to belly suplex by James Ellsworth. Enzo in a lot of trouble here. Dazed and confused. Ellsworth whips him into the corner. Setting him on the top rope. What's he going for here? I don't even know what he does up here. Superplex by James Ellsworth. Beautifully executed. He's going back to that figure 4 leg lock. Has Ellsworth been hanging out with Flair? James Ellsworth firmly in control now. Back up to the top. Another diving elbow drop right to the spine of Enzo Amore. Enzo with the scoop slam, trying to just catch a breath here, trying to recover. Ellsworth sends Moray into the corner. Moray with a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Sidewalk slam by James Ellsworth. And this has been a very competitive back and forth match here between two guys who are definitely considered on the lower end of the wrestling spectrum. Referee calls for the rope break. Back suplex by Enzo Amore.
10 minutes gone.
10 minutes passed in this opening matchup tonight. Back to the head, headbutt by Enzo Amore. Ellsworth sends him to the corner, and Enzo dumps him out of the ring, dancing around. Both of these men starting to get tired out, trying to catch their breath here. A very fast-paced match. Enzo up to the top rope. Diving shoulder block by Enzo Amore, hits the mark. But Ellsworth's back on his feet first, and he picks Enzo up with shoulder power slam by James Ellsworth. Follows it up with a stiff clothesline. And a series of punches. Ellsworth may be going in for the kill here. Ellsworth's been on a roll this past minute or two. Clothesline off the ropes by James Ellsworth. Irish whip into the corner. Hooking clothesline by Enzo Amore. Follows him to the ground. And Enzo is completely out of breath. Totally gassed out. Ellsworth takes advantage. Power slam number 3 by James Ellsworth. Hard shot, and Enzo just crumbles to the ground. Headbutt by James Ellsworth. Showing a mean streak here. Looks like Carmella might have rubbed off on him a little bit. Another headbutt by Ellsworth. Jumping DDT by Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore is completely out of breath, completely exhausted, cannot follow up. Belly-to-belly suplex by James Ellsworth. Enzo's hooking the leg here. Drops him down in almost a air raid crash variation. Enzo can't even run, he's so exhausted. But still manages to hit a Russian leg sweep on Ellsworth. He is completely blown up. As we near the 15-minute mark in this match. Diving splash by Ellsworth. This has got to be it. Enzo's exhausted too. No! Enzo kicks out at 2. Despite the fact that he can barely breathe, Enzo still kicks out, showing the amount of heart he has. Enzo goes into the ropes, hooks him, still exhausted, crumbles from that punch. Ellsworth up to the top again, diving elbow drop right to the back of Enzo Amore, follows it up with a knee drop. Scoop slam by Enzo. Looks like he might be getting a little bit of breath back here. He's gonna need to put Ellsworth away and fast. Hard snap suplex. 15 minutes passed in this match. Hurricane Rana by Enzo Amore. He's gotta go for the cover here. But he doesn't, and Ellsworth capitalizes. Hits another elbow drop. But Enzo Amore gets right back to his feet, showing off his fighting spirit. Jackknife cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it! It appears that James Ellsworth did a hefty amount of punishment to himself by connecting with all those top rope elbow drops. And he paid the price. Enzo Amore with the sneaky jackknife finish. James Ellsworth could not escape, and once again continuing the tradition of having a great opening match with two people you wouldn't have expected to have a great opening match. Oh, my phone just fell on the floor. Oh, let's pick that up. And go on with our next match. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any requests for any matches you'd like to see, I have extensive rosters for WWE, New Japan, Lucha Underground, and just a variety of other random assortment of wrestlers. Not a ton of older wrestlers, if you have that in mind. But if we have more requests for some classic matchups, then I'll start to get those. But I have a lot from WWE and NXT. I have ECW, Lucha Underground, WCW, New Japan. A lot of Joshi wrestlers. Some All Japan, although they're mostly just Misawa and Kobashi. some FMW wrestlers if anyone's in the mood for some death matching, CZW, and then a host of just kind of wild card guys. So if there are any requests out there, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll just move right along with Ricochet versus... Let's see, anyone out of 205 Live we want to do here? Ricochet and Tozawa could be fun, considering how close they are in real life. Let's do it. Ricochet versus Akira Tozawa. We'll do it in an NXT ring. I gotta make some more rings. Now let's get the show on the road. We'll skip these entrances here. Two start off by locking up. Chop by Tozawa. Test of strength. Tozawa getting the better of it. Drop toe hold. Ricochet trying for a suplex there. Tozawa reversing and sending Ricochet to the outside. Tozawa getting the early edge here. Ricochet tries for a headlock, front face lock. Tozawa reverses it. Yeah, Tozawa's on fire here to start off. Kick by Ricochet. Tozawa gets out again to that front face lock escape. Doesn't that time. Elbow to the back by Ricochet. Knife edge chop to the chest. Irish whip into the ropes. Ricochet tries for the Hurricane Rana. Tozawa slides underneath. Ricochet with the discus clothesline. Tozawa goes up. Hurricane Rana by Tozawa. Jumping vertical suplex. Ricochet tumbles to the outside. Man, Tozawa is just firing on all cylinders here. Go behind a waistlock. Ricochet hits a reverse Hurricane Rana. Tozawa right back to his feet, though. That was really the first offensive move Ricochet connected with. Now a Saito suplex. Following that up. Scoop slam by Tozawa. Nice spinning drop toe hold by Ricochet. Follows it up with a double knee drop. Tozawa reverses the whip into the corner. Ricochet with a boot and then a standing shooting star press to follow up. Tozawa kicking right out. Delayed brainbuster by Akira Tozawa. Turns it into a single leg crab. Ricochet manages to escape. Starts going to work on the leg of Akira Tozawa, trying to take out that solid base of his. And these two start going back and forth in a striking exchange. Elbows and chops back and forth. Who will come out on top? Tozawa gets in the last shot, but not the worse for wear. Shot by Ricochet as we pass the 5-minute mark in this matchup. Double knee drop by Ricochet to Tozawa. Spinning drop toe hold into a dragon sleeper by Ricochet. Referee calls for the break. Stone Cold Stunner by Ricochet. Tries to follow up. Tozawa manages to get a mule kick in and then a kick to the spine. Irish whip into the corner. Ricochet does the same. Jumping Hurricane Rana by Ricochet off the ropes. Quick diving splash. Tozawa kicks out before the count at 2. Jumping Hurricane Rana by Akira Tozawa follows it up with a standing senton bomb. And Ricochet getting laid into with a series of chops. Diving senton by Tozawa. Akira Tozawa goes to the outside. Backbreaker by Ricochet. Go behind reversal to a Pele kick by Ricochet. Tozawa with the Hurricane Run on the outside. I must have turned off the outside count for some reason. Ricochet pulls Tozawa to his feet and hits him with an axe kick. Jumping vertical suplex by Akira Tozawa. Tozawa hits the ropes, goes over the top. Tope Suicida to Ricochet. Connects, Ricochet picks him up. Death Valley driver onto the floor by Ricochet. And Tozawa's in all sorts of trouble. Saito suplex onto the floor by Tozawa. These two were going at it. Hammer and tongs. Deadlift German suplex by Akira Tozawa. And these two taking advantage of the no count out. For sure. Both men getting back into the ring. Front kick by Tozawa. Ricochet collapses to the canvas. Backbreaker by Ricochet. Continues to go to work on the knee of Tozawa. Deadlift German suplex by Ricochet. Punch to the back of the head by Akira Tozawa. Oh dear. Roll up by Ricochet. Tozawa in the ropes. Ricochet off the ropes. Tozawa follows suit. Nothing comes out of that. Another jumping vertical suplex by Tozawa. Another very back and forth match here. Both of these men have incredibly similar styles. Axe kick by Ricochet there. Pulls Tozawa to his feet. Still, again, missing that discus clothesline. Lifts up Tozawa. Death Valley driver by Ricochet. Tozawa kick to the stomach. Shining Wizard by Akira Tozawa. Ricochet's groggy. German suplex with a bridge. Ricochet gets his foot in the ropes. Chop rush by Akira Tozawa. Ricochet's in some trouble here. Body picks him up. Death Valley driver just like that. Reverses the momentum. Ricochet sends Tozawa in the ropes. Collide in the center. Nothing to go with it. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Ricochet. As he hits the ropes. Diving splash once again. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all she wrote for Akira Tozawa. Ricochet, the better light heavyweight in that exchange. Proving that he rightfully earned that reputation among the best in the lightweight world. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone has any requests for any matches, feel free to punch them into the chat right now. Tell me what you'd like to see next. Otherwise, we'll just keep moving right along here. Alrighty. Let's mix it up with some tag team action. We'll bring back the always entertaining Young Bucks. If I can find them. This menu isn't so damn laggy. There we go. Nick Jackson. Matt Jackson. Who are they gonna face? That's a great question. I don't know. Let's have him take on the team of Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Young Bucks versus Breezango. Shenanigans aplenty here. turn the countouts back on. Let's do it. Young Bucks versus Breezango. Whose shenanigans game is stronger? Otani kicks to start us off by Nick Jackson. Sent on to the back of Tyler Breeze. Jumping Hurricane Rana. And this is all Nick Jackson in the early goings on. Tyler Breeze making a quick tag out to his partner Fandango. Fandango just muscling his way out of whatever that was. Low blow by Nick Jackson. There's low blow number 1 of what will no doubt be plenty in this matchup. Chop by Fandango. Front kick reversal. Kick to the hamstring. Fandango definitely having the better of Nick Jackson than Tyler Breeze did. Nick tagging out to Matt Jackson. Fireman's carry takeover by Fandango. They both try for jumping enzuigiris there. In stereo, they miss. Fandango kicking his way onto that double team attempt. Unable to do so that time. Enzuigiri is in stereo by the Young Bucks. And Fandango goes down. Fandango trying for a jump in enzuigiri and misses. Still the fresher man. Matt Jackson picking him up, going for a tombstone pile driver. Goes for the cover, 1. Fandango kicks out of the tombstone pile driver at 1. Matt Jackson with a super kick tries for another cover. Fandango kicks out at 1 again. Fandango definitely the stronger of the two and has the size advantage. Super kick by Matt Jackson, goes up to the top rope, diving elbow drop. Connects with the chest of Fandango. Vertical suplex by Fandango, goes into the corner, tags in his partner Tyler Breeze. Matt Jackson breaks his way free of the double team attempt. Fireman's carry takeover by Fandango, goes for a chin lock. Matt breaks free. Super kick on Tyler Breeze by Matt Jackson. Goes up to the top rope. Diving elbow drop again. Same thing that he did to Fandango just a minute or so ago. Tyler Breeze dumps Matt Jackson to the outside and goes to the center to catch a breath. Irish whip into the corner. Back elbow by Tyler Breeze. Follows it up with a DDT. Off the ropes. Elbow drop. And Matt Jackson shuts down the momentum with a super kick. Double team, double enzuigiri by the Young Bucks. Nick Jackson rolls up Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze in the ropes. Red Shoes Uno calls for the break. Irish whip reversed by Nick Jackson. Slides underneath. Slides under again. Wow, pop-up Hurricane Rana. Wonderful athleticism by Nick Jackson there. Tyler Breeze just barely able to kick out. Breeze going down for the cover. Neck breaker by Tyler Breeze onto Nick Jackson. Spinning heel kick. Probably maybe that's the beauty shot. I don't know. Double drop kick attempt by both Fandango and Nick. Low blow at Tyler Breeze. Crotch chop. Tries for it's like a whisper in the wind there, twisting senton and misses big time. And Fandango just starts wailing away on Nick Jackson. Jumping drop kick, catches Nick square in the chest. Irish whip into the ropes. Nick ducks the clothesline. Super kick by Nick Jackson as he hits the ropes. Running somersault senton. Backbreaker. by Fandango. Tries to get something going here. Fandango relying on that roughneck style, just pounding away at Nick Jackson. Turns him over, Boston Crab. Red Shoes checking for the submission. In comes Matt Jackson, in comes Tyler Breeze. Matt Jackson breaks it up. Breeze and Nick locking up, Breeze and Matt locking up. Everybody's getting Irish whipped everywhere. Falcon Arrow by Fandango, that could be it, no!
Okay, baby.
Nick Jackson just kicked out before a count of 1 even off of Fandango's finisher, just totally no-selling it. And now Matt Jackson goes for Tombstone. No, Fandango reverses. Reversal to the Tombstone pile driver. Nick Jackson gets one more shot on his way out the door. Beautiful spinning head scissors by Matt Jackson. Bionic elbow by Fandango. Kick to the hamstring, elbow drop. Hitting high, hitting low. Hits the Falcon Arrow again on Matt Jackson, down 1. And Nick Jackson kicks out. Super kick by Nick Jackson. And now they're just taunting him, kicking him low. This is a mugging. Basement drop kick by Matt Jackson. Fandango Russian leg sweeps. Got to get to the corner here. Tags in Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze off the ropes. Beautiful clothesline by Tyler Breeze. Now Tyler starts to pound away on Matt Jackson. It's the ropes. Hard clothesline. Tyler Breeze up to the top. Tries for the diving splash, but Matt Jackson gets out of the way. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Tyler Breeze kicks out at 2. Matt Jackson super kick number. I lost count. And 7? 7? Maybe it was 7. That's 7. X plus 1. And now he's going back and tuning up the band for sweet chin music and hits another one. Tyler Breeze, though, connects with a belly-to-belly suplex, hits the ropes. Running elbow drop by Tyler Breeze. Matt tags in Nick Jackson. Tyler Breeze goes right to work on him. Still think the Young Bucks have the advantage in this match here, but it's still anybody's game. Somersault senton by Nick Jackson. As we approach the 15-minute mark, DDT by Tyler Breeze. Irish whip into the ropes, both men off. Running boot by Tyler Breeze as Tyler Breeze goes up to the top. Diving elbow drop right to the stomach. Collapsing the guts, Nick Jackson right back on his feet, lands a super kick, hits a standing moonsault. Red Shoes down 1, 2. Fandango able to break up the cover, goes for a cover. He's not the legal man, I don't know why he went for a cover. Gut wrench suplex by Fandango onto Matt Jackson. Super kick onto Tyler Breeze by Matt Jackson. Both legal men down, both up at the same time, both groggy. But Breeze connects with First Blood. Goes up to the top, diving splash right to the back. Over the shoulder power slam by Tyler Breeze. He's in great position here. Thought he was going for a cover, decided against it. And he gives up that great position, whipping him into his brother's corner. But still, Tyler Breeze stays on him. Prince Pretty on fire here.
Okay, baby.
Nick Jackson gives a crotch chop, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, that's it! Fandango a little late on the breakup there. Nick Jackson close enough to his corner. Breezango making a strong showing, but unable to overcome one of the best tag teams in the world in the Young Bucks, as they get the victory in this match. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a short break here, grab some water. If you have any requests for any other matches, please let me know, and we will be sure to do those next. Otherwise, we'll keep rolling this train right along. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Oh. Throw the headphones back on here. We'll move right along, taking your requests for additional matches. If you want to see anything in particular, hop into the chat. Let us know. Hop into the chat anyway. Say hello. I like it when people say hello to me. I'm very self-centered in that way. Continue along with an exhibition. I want to do some sort of league or some sort of tournament at some point, but I don't know what I want to do. And again, if you have any ideas for any tournaments you'd like to see, we could run through a few different matches in that. Clear everybody out. I like that feature. Just hit the Y and everyone goes away. Who are we gonna have? Jazzy Gabbard. Jesus, that's a terrible name. We'll have Kairi Sane. Go one-on-one with maybe Megumi Kudo? Yeah, Megumi Kudo. I like it. Kairi Sane, Megumi Kudo, squaring off. The hardcore legend Megumi Kudo starts things off with a vertical suplex. Spinning back fist attempt, ducked by Kudo. Sane with a forearm. Camel clutch by Megumi Kudo. Wristlock takeover. Takes her down. Kneeling pile driver by Megumi Kudo. No mercy early on in this match. Kicks her away free. Another devastating pile driver by Megumi Kudo. And Kairi Sane is in a world of trouble to start things off. Forearm by Sane. Beautiful arm drag there. Sane off the ropes. Single leg drop kick to the face of Megumi Kudo. Is she going for that pile driver again? No! Tries for a power bomb. Sane reverses Hurricane Rana. Kudo kicks out at a count of one. Sane into the ropes. Back elbow by Kudo. Elbow drop. Following it up. Kudo with a shot right to the face. Back elbow again by Kudo. Kudo into the ropes. Jumping elbow drop by Megumi Kudo. Kudo kicking out the back of Sane's knee. Just a vicious move. Megumi Kudo, no stranger to being a violent wrestler. A rake to the eyes right there, showing it further. Vertical suplex by Sane. You can definitely argue that Sane has the speed and athleticism, but Kudo has years and years of experience and one of the toughest goddamn people I've ever seen in my life. Sane get the better of the striking exchange there, goes up to the top, tries for a diving splash and misses. Kudo getting out of the way, hits the ropes. Running elbow drop by Megumi Kudo. Locked up forearm by Kairi Sane. Another. Kudo into the corner. Sane feeding Kudo the leg, connecting with the Enziguri. Goes for La Magistral right in the center of the ring. 1, 2. Megumi Kudo kicks out at 2. Joshi style body slam, follows it up with an elbow drop. Drags Sane into the middle of the ring. Sane with a chop on Megumi Kudo. Kudo into the ropes. Nothing coming out of that. Sane picking Kudo up. Vertical suplex. Both women on their feet at just about the same time. Chop to the chest by Kairi Sane. Kudo trying for a powerbomb there. Back body drop by Sane. Kudo lifting Sane up, vertical suplex. Goes for a sleeper hold. Fireman's carry, Finley roll by Kairi Sane, jumping moonsault pin. 1, 2. Megumi Kudo kicking out at 2. Sane sends Kudo to the outside. Red Shoes starts the count. Kudo right back in the ring. Double underhook by Megumi Kudo. Tiger driver. 1, 2. Sane tries for a dropkick there. Kudo gets out of the way. I don't believe she kicked out of that Tiger driver. Alabama slam by Kairi Sane. Springboard tries for the dropkick. Kudo gets out of the way. Tries picking Sane up, but Sane rolls up Kudo. 1, 2. And Megumi Kudo kicks out at 2 to the delight of the fans. Finley roll by Kairi Sane. Dragging Kudo away from the ropes. Picking her up. Go behind waistlock, Irish whip into the corner. Kudo off the ropes. Jumping Hurricane Rana. Roll up by Sane. 1, 2. Megumi Kudo kicking out at 2. The fans loving this match. Irish whip reversal by Sane into the corner. And just starts chopping away at the chest of Megumi Kudo. Kudo goes down hard. Manages to punch her way out of this exchange. La Magistral by Kairi Sane. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Megumi Kudo kicks out at the last possible moment. I thought that was it. But Megumi Kudo is not going down like that. Chop rush by Kairi Sane. Belly to belly suplex by Megumi Kudo. Fireman's carry, Finley roll again by Sane. That being one of her go-to moves for this match. Back and forth. Chops and elbows by these two warriors. Drop kick by Kairi Sane. Both women to their feet. Discus clothesline by Megumi Kudo. And both women down, but Kudo back up. What an exchange of blows there by these two women. Double underhook. Tiger driver. Into the pin. 1, 2. No! Kairi Sane kicking out. Very near fall. Bridging German suplex. Kudo in the ropes. She starts punching away at Kairi Sane. Sling blade by Kairi Sane. Into the single leg crab, and Megumi Kudo gives up. That's it. Kairi Sane puts away the legend Megumi Kudo with a single leg Boston Crab among a wide variety of other punishing moves, but that was the one that did it in the end. And what a match by Megumi Kudo and Kairi Sane. It was a little bit of an underwhelming finish for sure. Especially considering the build-up that these two had. But them's the break sometimes. Still an 82% match. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any other matches you'd like to see, let me know now. I'm going to take a quick 1-minute break or so and then get right back to the action. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep things moving along here. What do we want to see next? Want to continue on with singles action, maybe go to tags, could do some gimmick matches, but I don't know, the gimmick matches just never come out great. Haven't done gruesome fighting in a while, could do that. Especially with UFC going on tonight. And my death match. I think I'm not gonna do cage matches with escapes until they do something with that AI. So I guess we'll just continue on. That's the thing with the Fire Pro. Just the basic matches are so fun. Kinda don't want to do anything else. At least I don't. What do I want to do? Let's do a technical battle. One of my all-time favorites, Dean Malenko, against another one of my all-time favorites. Where is NXT here? Nigel McGuinness. I hope this is a barn burner. This better be good. Two guys who also currently work for WWE. Dean Malenko has been a producer, quote unquote, there for years. Formerly known as a road agent. And Nigel McGuinness, of course, does commentary. So let's see how this one shakes out. The man of 1,001 holds, Dean Malenko, taking on the technical wizard and the hard-hitting Nigel McGuinness. Answer your predictions now as to what's going to go down in this one. Nigel McGuinness with the early advantage. Scoop slam by Malenko. Nigel tumbles to the outside. Dean Malenko only interested in what goes on between the ropes, not going to follow him out there. Flying armbar by Nigel McGuinness. Starting off the technical display early on. Drop toe hold by Malenko. Nigel McGuinness definitely the bigger man of the two, but Dean Malenko can take anyone bigger or small. Absolutely. Wins the knuckle lock there. Drop toe hold by Dean Malenko. Scoop slam by the Iceman. Kick right to the spine of Nigel McGuinness. European uppercut by McGuinness onto Malenko. Arm wringer. Already going to work on the joints of Dean Malenko as Nigel McGuinness. Irish whip. Uncharacteristic athleticism there by Malenko, and he goes right into the Texas Cloverleaf. A little early for that. Nigel McGuinness manages to force his way free. He's going for a bicep slicer here. Nigel's starting to go to work on that arm. Maybe setting up for a London Dungeon here by working on that wrist. Tries for a shoulder throw there. Malenko catches it, reverses it into a rear naked choke. Snap bear by Nigel McGuinness. Malenko kicks his way free. Malenko into the ropes. Nothing there. Drop toe hold by Dean Malenko. Snap bear by Nigel. Goes back to that bicep slicer. Really going to work hard on that arm of Dean Malenko is Nigel McGuinness. Double axe handle reversal by Nigel. Goes down for the cover. One. Dean Malenko kicks out at one. Go behind waistlock. Dean Malenko counters with a bulldog. Malenko McGuinness lock up. Double axe handle by Nigel McGuinness.
5 minutes gone.
Give up.
Modified armbar there. On Dean Malenko, Nigel McGuinness, reverse waistlock, back suplex by McGuinness. Pulls Malenko to his feet. Malenko with a vertical suplex on McGuinness, sends him tumbling to the outside.
2.
Dean Malenko working the shoulder of Nigel McGuinness. These two going back and forth in a striking exchange. Malenko comes out on top, but he crumbles to the mat right alongside Nigel. Back suplex by McGinnis. Rolling elbow missed. Double underhook DDT by Nigel McGinnis. Malenko right back to his feet though. Jumping Hurricane Rana again by Malenko. Using his speed to his advantage in this matchup against the bigger McGinnis. Snap suplex by Malenko. Goes into the Texas Cloverleaf. Referee checking for the submission. Nigel manages to break free. Dean Malenko tries lifting Nigel up for the suplex. Nigel McGinnis reverses. Spinning toe hold here by Nigel McGinnis. Old school submission move. Shades of Terry Funk. And goes right back to that arm. Sending Malenko inside out. Hard chop to the face. Go behind. Back suplex by McGinnis. Malenko with a rib breaker. Goes up to the top. Diving knee drop. Malenko definitely relying on high-risk offense more in this match than he does previously, but he gets McGinnis up for a powerbomb. Stuffs him 1-2. Nigel McGinnis kicking out at a count of 2. Picks Malenko up. Discus lariat by Nigel McGinnis. Nigel McGinnis loves to uncork those lariat variations. And that was the first one. Super kick by Nigel McGinnis.
10 minutes gone.
Dean Malenko bringing McGinnis to the center of the ring, putting him down, getting him where he wants, sending him into the corner, tying him up in the tree. Whoa, this is bad news for McGinnis, but McGinnis manages to free himself almost right away. Arm wringer by McGinnis. Butterfly armbar. Referee calls for the break. Malenko takes the advantage, goes for the single leg Boston Crab. Both men trying for and missing strikes there. McGinnis tying him up again. Butterfly armbar. Malenko breaks free. Super kick by Nigel McGinnis, and he is rolling right along here, but he is tired out as well. Diving northern lariat right to the back of the head. Malenko shakes it off though. Hits a snap suplex. McGinnis is exhausted. I don't know if he's going to be able to get his way out of this. Manages to do so. Slap to the face by Nigel McGinnis. Both men staying on their feet. Power bomb folds him up. Malenko 1, 2. Nigel McGinnis kicking out at a count of 2. Very heavily winded though. Irish whip reversal. Shote by Nigel McGinnis. Tries for a go behind waistlock. Full Nelson bomb by Dean Malenko. Tries for the cloverleaf. Nigel McGinnis kicks his foot free. Rib breaker by Malenko. Turns over that Texas cloverleaf once again. I don't know how many of these Nigel McGinnis can take. Apparently it's one more. Hard lariat by Nigel McGinnis. Follows it up with an elbow drop. Dean Malenko slips free off the ropes. Another jumping Hurricane Rana by Dean Malenko. Cloverleaf again. Nigel in the ropes though. Referee calls for the break. Snap suplex by Dean Malenko onto Nigel McGinnis. McGinnis sending Malenko to the outside. Referee on the count.
3.
Malenko taking a breath. Nigel catching his breath. Air raid crash by Dean Malenko. Malenko tries for the roll up. McGinnis gets out of the way. Malenko continues to work on those ribs. Goes for the cloverleaf again, but McGinnis is in the ropes. Ref calls for the break. Double underhook by Nigel McGuinness. Dean Malenko gets through. Backslide. Unfortunately, Nigel in the ropes again. Victory roll by Dean Malenko. 1, 2. This could be it. 3. Dean Malenko, after absorbing a pretty big amount of punishment, gets the win with the victory roll. After a spirited back and forth contest between these two all-time greats. Two technical masters just throwing everything they had at each other, but Dean Malenko would not be denied. Dean Malenko's game is just too strong. And Nigel McGuinness unable to get the win. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep things moving right along here. If you have any requests, please feel free to leave them in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just pick something else I want to see, and we'll keep moving right along. Apparently I have a couple Angelicos. That one's definitely better. So we'll use them. Angelico. We'll do some little Squaros del Cielo action here. Where's Jack Evans? There's Jack Evans. Sky Blonde's taking on who do I want to see here? Did I ever get Sheamus? I could do Sheamus and Cesaro. That could be interesting. I don't know if I have Sheamus. I may not have gotten him out of protest or something, because I don't like Sheamus very much. Go through and see. Nope, guess I don't have Sheamus. Alright, moving on. We'll do Roppongi Vice. Here we go. That'll be an interesting match. Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta. Remetta? Did I say Remetta? Trent Beretta. Los Squaros del Cielo taking on Roppongi. Up next. Let's do it. Angelico and Rocky Romero starting us off. Snapmare by Angelico. Test of strength, Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. Angelico getting the better of it. The lanky South African. Taking on a legend, really, in Rocky Romero. A long and storied career. Now we're tagging in Trent Beretta, double team, jumping in Zagiri by Roppongi Vice on Angelico. Now Trent Beretta matching up much more evenly with Angelico in terms of size, but he tags in Jack Evans, the smaller of the two. Axe kick by Angelico. Follows it up with a double stomp. Now Jack Evans going to work with a dragon screw leg whip. Body slam by Trent Beretta. Jack Evans getting the better of the test of strength here. Beretta with a kick to the guts and a Boston Crab. Axe kick by Jack Evans. And then a headbutt to the back of the head. Sidewalk slam by Jack Evans on Trent Beretta. Snapmare by Beretta. Evans with the DDT. Back and forth these two go. Jack Evans going for a Texas Cloverleaf here. Must have been watching the Dean Malenko match. Jack Evans going for the camel clutch. Working on a submission game. Trent Beretta with a back body drop, and now he's doing the same thing, now with a figure four leg lock. Dragon screw leg whip by Beretta. Evans with a clubbing forearm. Follows it up with a diving splash. Misses that jumping crescent kick. Goes to the wrong part of town and gets caught with a powerbomb neckbreaker combination. And Roppongi Vice is just lighting up Jack Evans. Evans made a big mistake by following Trent Beretta into that corner. You in the wrong neighborhood, Jack Evans. Evans finally gets to the corner, tags in Angelico, and now it's Rocky Romero's turn to eat the double teams. Basement dropkick by Angelico, Jack Evans staying on him. Reverse waistlock. Romero into the corner, kicks his way free. Arm drag takeover by Angelico. Drop kick to the back of the head. Northern Light suplex by Angelico. Rocky Romero in the ropes. Arm drag by Romero. Go behind waistlock, back suplex on Angelico. Chops and kicks being exchanged by these two. Both men going down. Romero sends Angelico into the ropes, catches them with a beautiful spinning head scissors. Angelico starting to get in the wrong part of town here. Romero counters with a Hurricane Rana. Angelico kicks out before the count of one. Arm drag takeover by Romero. Arm drag takeover by Angelico. Very evenly balanced match between these two teams. Shoulder blocks in the corner by Rocky Romero. Goes right into a Mexican surfboard. Red Shoes calling for the break. Back suplex by Rocky Romero onto Angelico. Kicks away at the legs of the South African. Spinning foot sweep by Angelico. Takes Romero's legs out from under him. Angelico off the ropes. Sliding kick right to the face of Rocky Romero. Romero back on his feet, follows it up with a back suplex. Goes and tags in his partner Trent Beretta. Angelico tries for the enziguri and misses. Trying to stay out of the range of Roppongi Vice here. Gets to his corner. Beretta going after both Jack Evans and Angelico. Locks in the figure 4. Jack Evans able to break him free. Goes to the top rope. Diving elbow drop by Jack Evans. Usually he's much flashier when he goes up to the top rope. Just decided to stick with the basics. DDT there by Jack Evans. Irish whip Beretta off the ropes. Spinning knife edge chop by Jack Evans. Beretta kicking Evans in the face. Follows up with a somersault senton. Dragon screw leg whip. Beretta off the ropes. Jack Evans back to his feet though. Beretta continuing to go to work on the leg at Jack Evans. European uppercut. Punch by Beretta. Uppercut by Evans. Punch by Beretta. Back and forth they go. Who's going to get the better of this exchange? Trent Beretta gets in the last shot, but collapses. Beretta sending Evans into the ropes. Jumping knee to the face by Trent Beretta. Jack Evans just took a huge shot there. Beretta reversing and catching him with an enziguri. Jack Evans in all sorts of trouble now. Thunder Fire driver by Trent Beretta. Oh my God. Evans getting the hell out of there after taking that move. I don't even think the pain of it settled in yet. Double lock up. Beretta kicking his way free. Tries for a somersault senton and misses. Angelico up, twisting senton onto Trent Beretta. Beretta and Angelico locking up. Savant kick by Angelico. Rocky Romero right there though to catch him with a vertical suplex. Romero the legal man here. Angelico into the corner. Kicks at the legs of Rocky Romero. Northern Light suplex. Romero in the ropes. Goes away from the ropes now. Down for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Boy, Trent Beretta had a lot of faith in his partner that he was going to kick out there. Because he was just standing around. He was 5 feet away from Rocky Romero. And was just like, nah, he's got this. Now Romero and Angelico exchanging strikes back and forth. Angelico gets the better of the exchange off the ropes. Double stomp to the back of Rocky Romero. Follows up with La Magistral. Down 1, 2, 3. No! Rocky Romero kicks out again. And still Beretta came into the ring. It just kind of hung around like, well, he'll probably be fine. And indeed Rocky Romero was. But he should tag in his partner soon. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Angelico breaking free of the double team. Beretta with a hard left hand to Angelico, and he just crumbles. Beretta off the ropes, running knee drop to Angelico. 16 minutes passed in this match, and these guys have been going at it hard all the way. Double stomp by Angelico, down 1, 2. No! Trent Beretta just barely kicking out as Jack Evans cuts off Rocky Romero, who would have got there in time. And now it's bedlam in the ring as all 4 guys start going at it. Referee Red Shoes Uno getting some order here. Brainbuster by Trent Beretta. Jumping moonsault pin. 1, 2, 3. No! Angelico just barely kicks out. Beretta staying on him though. Hurricane Rana roll up. 1, 2. Angelico kicks out at 2. Goes to the wrong part of town. Rocky Romero catches him. Trent Beretta with the roll up. 1, 2. And Angelico kicks out at 2. Absolutely, this match has been great. I'm guessing it's going to be at least in the 90% range. Lots of false finishes, lots of very close calls. Super kick by Trent Beretta. Step up enziguri by Trent Beretta. Somersault senton. Trent Beretta is on fire. But Angelico with the victory roll. Rocky Romero trying to break it up. He breaks it up just in time. Flying armbar by Rocky Romero. Enziguri by Trent Beretta. Angelico going up for a powerbomb here. Cross powerbomb by Angelico. Angelico tags in Jack Evans. Trent Beretta's dazed and confused. Beretta hits the whip. Running clothesline off the rebound. 20 minutes passed in this match. Moonsault pin. 1, 2. No! Jack Evans kicks out before the count of 3. Rocky Romero comes in. Super kick by Jack Evans. European uppercuts and punches being exchanged between Beretta and Jack Evans. And Angelico confident enough that his partner was going to kick out there. Scoop slam, Trent Beretta out the back door. Elbow to the back of the head by Trent Beretta. Knee drop by Beretta now. Catches him with the enziguri. Jack Evans almost backed into it there. Beretta going for the pin. Tangled up in the ropes, unfortunately. Irish whip into the ropes. Nothing comes out of it. Both men collide. Evans trying to get to his corner, unable to do so. Slide underneath by Beretta. And they meet up at the corner. Step up enziguri by Trent Beretta. What a match we have here, folks. Super kick by Trent Beretta. Somersault senton. Jack Evans gets out of the way with an axe kick. Sidewalk slam by Jack Evans. 22 minutes passed in this classic tag team matchup. Hurricane Rana roll up. This could be it. 1, 2, and Angelico gets there in time. Breaks up the pin. Jack Evans goes to the top. Diving elbow drop to the spine of Trent Beretta. Brain buster by Beretta. Jack Evans still the legal man. Beretta drags him away from the ropes. Springboard. Drop kick to the back of the head. Jack Evans back up. Whips Beretta in the corner and nails him with the DDT. Still very close to Rocky Romero, though. DDT again by Jack Evans, and he goes up to the top rope. Diving. Why is he just doing a diving elbow drop? I gotta get a better Jack Evans. Hurricane Rana by Trent Beretta. Referee down for the count. 1, 2. No, and Angelico breaks it up again. Rocky Romero catches him with a diving armbar. Jack Evans just fucking all he can do is elbow drops. Okay. Beautiful jumping drop kick to the back of Trent Beretta's head. We are coming on 25 minutes in this matchup. DDT by Trent Beretta onto Jack Evans. These two have been in the ring for a while now. Neither one of them looking for the tag. Irish whip into the ropes. Spinning savant kick by Jack Evans. Headbutt to the back of the head. Lifts him up. Powerbomb by Jack Evans. He's in his corner. We could be near the beginning of the end here. Belly to belly suplex by Evans. And he brings Trent Beretta right into the corner. This could be the beginning of the end for Roppongi Vice. Evans puts Beretta onto the top. Top rope Hurricane Rana by Evans. Oh, does not go for the cover though. Beretta with the forearm. That would have been just a perfect opportunity to end the match there. Evans nails him with a kick. Hits him with a diving elbow drop again. Running power slam by Jack Evans now. DDT by Jack Evans. Trent Beretta jumping, spinning. Savant kick by Jack Evans. Float around DDT. What's he gonna do? Let me guess. Elbow drop? Sure, elbow drop by Jack Evans. Thunder Fire driver by Trent Beretta. Jack Evans mercifully falls to the outside of the ring. Trent Beretta with a slingshot plancha. And he hits Angelico with a Thunder Fire driver. Power slam by Evans. These guys are going crazy on the outside. Beretta's got to get back in. Evans and Beretta, the legal men. And they start exchanging punches and European uppercuts as we approach the 30-minute mark. Super kick by Trent Beretta. Beretta whips Evans into the ropes, sends him into the corner, goes up. Tornado DDT by Trent Beretta. Moonsault pin. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. What a match. 29 minutes, 22 seconds. Tornado DDT, 100% match. The first one since we've been simming these matches. What a classic! Oh my word! What an incredible match! Oh my god! Back and forth, near fall after near fall. I thought for sure Los Guerreros del Cielo were gonna have it when Jack Evans had Trent Beretta in their corner, but he didn't go for the pin. And Trent Beretta was able to get out, get to his corner, and hit that tornado DDT, and Helico couldn't get there in time to break it up. Man, what a match. Holy cow, I agree, yeah. Sick match. Maybe my favorite match that we've done so far, and we have had some great matches. And that was one that you don't have a ton of expectation for, between two teams that are good, but they're not considered like top tier. And boy, oh boy, did they deliver. Holy cow. What a match. Alright, I have to take a break after that. All the screaming I've been doing. I'm gonna just take a quick couple minute break, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anything you want to see, if you have any requests for matches, please feel free to enter them into the chat. And I'll be right back. Oh boy. Alright, I have more water. I'm back. Let's keep this gravy train rolling. Oh boy. Any requests for any matches? If not, we'll just keep things moving right along. Oh good, my cat's here. Wonderful. Alright. We got up next. Do something with the big dog. I just want to actually I want to see something. I want to see if I have like the Shield attire for everybody here. Free Flug 83. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Stay a while and listen. Just trying to decide on what we're gonna do for our next match. Does Seth have his Shield attire? No, he does not. Clear that out. Ah, you're just joining us. You just missed a hell of a tag match. Let's do Pete Dunne. Let's do a UK match here. Pete Dunne taking on... Oh man, I'm tired now. I've already seen this match done. There's 2 Tyler Bates. World's gone crazy. Let's see if I can put him against a UK wrestler not a part of WWE yet. Ooh, Doug Williams. Maybe. Why is this finishing move the guillotine choke and not the Chaos Theory suplex? That bothers me. My all-time favorite finishing move. Zack Sabre Jr. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with the New Japan ZSJ. What happened here? I think I have one. I could be wrong. Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. Mix it up here. Alright, Pete Dunne, Zack Sabre Jr. up next. Let's do it. WWE UK champion Pete Dunne against the man who's been taking New Japan by storm, Zack Sabre Jr. The Bruiserweight versus a technical wizard. Pete Dunne locks in a surfboard stretch here. Zack Sabre Jr. breaks free. Dragon screw leg whip by Zack Sabre Jr. Chop uppercut combination. European uppercut by Pete Dunne. Knife edge chop by Zack Sabre Jr. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Zack Sabre Jr. taking down Pete Dunne. Headlock takeover. Pete Dunne just biting Zack Sabre Jr.'s face. Willing to do absolutely anything to get the edge in this match. Zack Sabre Jr. runs into a forearm by Pete Dunne. Dunne tries to put ZSJ into the corner. Sabre reverses. Beautiful headlock to a spinning drop toe hold there. Butterfly lock by Zack Sabre Jr. Pete Dunne manages to break free. Kitchen sink. Knee to the stomach. Zack Sabre Jr. goes head over heels. Double under the hook by Pete Dunne. Zack Sabre Jr. body drop reversal. Flying armbar by Zack Sabre Jr. Pete Dunne in a lot of trouble here, manages to break free. Forearms and European uppercuts being exchanged here. Who's going to get the advantage? Holy cow. Both men going down. Headlock takeover by Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. tries to follow up. Irish whip into the ropes by Pete Dunne. No free fluke. I was not aware of that. According to the Steam Workshop, there are now over 9,000 creator wrestlers. One of the things that makes this game so great, but also you have to kind of make sure that you're picking up quality wrestlers and that the builds have good movesets and logic. Like these two who are going at it right now. Saito suplex by Pete Dunne. Bitter end there by Pete Dunne. Zack Sabre Jr. luckily in the ropes. Rolling guillotine choke. Luckily, Pete Dunne in the ropes. Arm wringer into the butterfly lock armbar by Zack Sabre Jr. Beautifully executed, but again, in that corner. This is another thing that Fire Pro Spike might need to work on is, this is probably a big undertaking, but somewhere down the line, working sections of the ring into the CPU logic, like certain zones of the ring, so they go for submission moves and pins less frequently if they're near the corner. Zack Sabre Jr. with a crushing armbar here on Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne catches Zack Sabre Jr. with a jumping enziguri. Goes right into that Mexican surfboard stretch. Putting all that pressure on the knees and the back of Zack Sabre Jr. Misses the enziguri there. Zack Sabre Jr. with a headlock to that beautifully executed spinning toe hold. Butterfly lock again by Zack Sabre Jr. Pete Dunne manages to break free. Pete Dunne picks him up. Bitter end by Pete Dunne. At least I'm pretty sure that that's what that's supposed to mimic. But Pete Dunne is gassed out. He is exhausted. But he's going to try for a tiger driver here by Pete Dunne. 1, 2. Zack Sabre kicks out. Dunne's exhausted. And he may have gassed himself out here. Zack Sabre Jr. with a rolling butterfly lock. Catches him with a flying armbar. Dunne gets his feet in the ropes. Man, he is worn out hard. Dunne breaking free, managing to catch a breath here. Russian leg sweep by Zack Sabre Jr. Turns it into an armbar. He has got Dunne all sorts of stretched out. Dunne just going back to dirty tactics, biting at the face of Zack Sabre Jr. But Dunne is completely out of gas. Another bitter end by Pete Dunne. Zack Sabre Jr. throws Pete Dunne to the outside. Dunne groggy. Dunne exhausted. Zack Sabre Jr. pulling at that shoulder joint. And Dunne punches his way free. Rolling butterfly lock by Zack Sabre Jr. We're past the 10 count here. These guys got to get back in the ring. They're locking up again. Dunne whips Zack Sabre Jr. in. Is he going to make it in? Zack Sabre Jr. just barely gets in time. Pete Dunne trying to steal a count-out win there. ZSJ makes it in just barely. Diving elbow drop by Zack Sabre Jr. Drop toe hold into that armbar. Or, I'm sorry, Russian leg sweep into the armbar again. He looks like he's got that leg trap too. He's just pulling Pete Dunne apart. He's going to do it again. Dunne in the ropes this time though. Oh my God. Hooks those arms. Beautiful suplex. Zack Sabre Jr. tying up Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne is exhausted, man. I don't know how he keeps getting out of these. No, that's it. Headlock takeover. Cranks on that neck by Zack Sabre Jr. and Pete Dunne just couldn't take any more. He was just completely exhausted. And that's the end of the match. Zack Sabre Jr. beating the WWE UK champion. Of course, this was a non-title match. But Zack Sabre Jr. maybe just proved that he is the best wrestler in England with that performance. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any other requests, please feel free to put them into the chat. Everyone's all quiet tonight. I don't have a ton of old school guys, Fry. I have some Attitude Era guys in WWE. I have like Stone Cold, Undertaker, Kane, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels. So I have some, like I said, like Attitude Era guys, but I don't have a lot of guys from the 80s. And I have some classic WCW guys as well. So I've got a good collection of those guys and ECW guys. But I haven't picked up a lot of old school guys just because I don't know. I think I did pick up Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man because that match was requested, but I don't know. I just haven't been compelled to do a lot with the older guys. I think I'm just at one point gonna hop into to like a classic WWF collection and just get everybody. Ming versus Oh, I hope I have Ming. I hope I have Ming. Ming, there he is. Ming versus Pentagon Jr. I like that. That's a good request right there. Hell yeah. Ming versus Pentagon Jr. This is gonna get ugly. Gotta make some more rings. We'll have Nick Patrick call this one, I think. Hardcore match. Yeah, sure, hell yeah. Do we want to do like a barbed wire match, or do we just want to... What do we want to do here? Landmine death match, barbed wire match with the exploding ring, cage match with weapons. What's your poison? Landmine with weapons, you got it. All right. Pentagon Jr. and Ming. True story. So I was at this show that Ming was working. He was like, a special guest. He wasn't like booked on the card, but he was there for like a convention. So they had him do a spot where he came in and like cleared out the ring. He went into the ring and like a bunch of guys came in. So he's going through and he's clearing out guys. But one of the guys that they had come into the ring wasn't in gear. He wasn't dressed like a wrestler. So I'm going to put barbed wire in the corners here. So he assumed that it was just a fan rushing into the ring. And Ming just kicked him in the balls as hard as he could. Because he thought that he was being attacked by someone from the outside. So, and that was a couple years ago, I think. So, yeah, Ming, still not one to be trifled with, even to this day. Ming versus Pentagon Jr. Immediately, Pentagon Jr. going to the... Why is there... Okay, there's the other weapons. Yeah, Ming is obviously one of those legendary characters, but it is funny that I have kind of a first-hand story. As a friend of mine was working on that show, and I was there and saw it. Okay. Now on to the match. Barbed wire. Pentagon Jr. going to the barbed wire right off the bat. I'm just going to let the Discord know that this match is going on here. You guys enjoy. Alright, back to the action. Pentagon Jr. going to work on Ming here. Elbow drop to the back of the head. Utilizing those Irish whips, trying to wear the bigger man down. Sound strategy here by Pentagon Jr. Love to see Pentagon in NXT. Needs a mouthpiece. I don't know. I don't think so. If they just... I don't think every guy needs to, like, have somebody cutting promos. I think him just cutting his promos in Spanish could be interesting. I think that there's stuff they could do. I mean, you could hook him up with a manager, but I don't... There's a lot... There's not a lot of guys who go real well with him, so I think you just use him as just like a like a mystique, mysterious character, and just let his actions speak for themselves. But I also think that WWE's kind of reduced style would not play well for him. He can't use the package pile driver. There's a lot of stuff that he's going to be limited in what he can do, so that's going to hurt him. I think that as much as I'd love to see some of these great guys on the smaller circuits, not the AAA's a small circuit, take on, or get a chance at the bigger show, with WWE, I think some guys are just better there. Ming going into the explosive barbed wire now. Ming the first one to go in. So I don't know how well Pentagon Jr. would do for that reason in NXT or in WWE. Though there's certainly some great matchups I'd love to see there. Pentagon Jr. going to break that arm on Ming. Ming trying to get to the ropes, but I don't think rope breaks are on, so that's not going to help him. And Ming goes out to the barbed wire again. Pentagon Jr. has been dominating Ming at this point. Holy cow. I'd actually like to see Pentagon Jr. Get a run in New Japan, actually. I think that there'd be some crazy things he could do there if he got in with, like, Los Ingobernables or something like that. Ming lifts him high overhead. He could be throwing him outside. Pentagon Jr. into the barbed wire. Explosion goes off. And he goes outside for the first time. And Ming trying to get something going here. These two going back and forth, just trading blows now. Ming bleeding heavily. Pentagon Jr. still not busted open. Pentagon Jr. into the ropes. Holds on, catches Ming with a DDT. Blood stains the mat as they lock up. Ming lifting Pentagon Jr. high up in the air, dumping him on the ground. On the canvas. Stiff clothesline by Ming. Elbow drop right to the face. He just clubs away at Pentagon Jr. with those hard shots. Pentagon Jr. lifts him up. Rib breaker and slams him down. Ming lifts him up. Brain buster, and Pentagon Jr. goes out into the barbed wire. Each man going out twice now. Pentagon Jr. had a huge advantage to start things off. But Ming has really come back in a big way. Power slam by Pentagon Jr. on the big man. Hits Ming with a hard shot. Ming goes down. Ming lifting Pentagon Jr. up. Another brainbuster by Ming. Nick Patrick down. 1, 2. No! Pentagon Jr. kicks out last second. And starts wailing away on Ming. Pentagon Jr. fired up. Ming whips Pentagon into the ropes. Pentagon holds on. Ming calling to the crowd. Hits Pentagon Jr. with a running splash. Pentagon Jr. into the ropes. Hard clothesline on Ming. Ming getting hit with a running boot by Pentagon Jr. Both of these men feeling the explosion against their skin. Taste the flesh. Ming gets put down. That could be it. That's it. And that is, I think, what they use as a package pile driver in this game. And that's it. 48%. Damn. This game's friggin' harsh towards death matches. Maybe it's trying to say something. I don't know. I thought that was definitely better than a 48%. Jesus. Tough crowd. Alright, any more requests for what you want to see next? Feel free to punch it in the chat. Well, it's an underwhelming finish, but again, I think that that's what is used for like a package pile driver. So I mean, if that was there, then it's a slightly better finish. But again, that's just kind of the thing with those hardcore matches. Is they lack a little something. They lack a little bit of that drama, except for like the explosions off the barbed wire deathmatch. What we got here? Let's go back. Let's do another women's match. We haven't done one of those in a little bit. Like to get representation for all the awesome women's wrestlers out there. God, I just want to do Manami Toyota every match. But I can't. It's not fair. Do I have any women listed under independent here? Oh, Volador Jr. Have to do something with him in the future. Oh, I gotta get more Southpaw regional wrestling guys. And they know. Alright, we'll do women's matches here. Email. Go back to CZW. Okay. That is my paltry collection of CZW guys, including 2 Jun Kasais. Okay. Alright, back to the ladies. What do we want? Who haven't we had on here so far? We'll do Emma and Becky Lynch. Emma versus Pentagon Jr. Oh, damn it. Emma. Still, in my opinion, one of the most underrated wrestlers in WWE's women's division. Especially if you saw her work in NXT, especially if you saw her match with Asuka in NXT. Still one of my favorite matches with Asuka, period. She's very, very good. Do I have Danilo in here? I thought for sure I had Danilo. There he is. Okay. Eyebrows. Just make sure the settings are right. Rope breaks, cutscenes, okay. Alright. Emma versus Becky Lynch. I'm predicting this is gonna be a good match. And these two starting off strong. Drop toe hold escape by Becky Lynch. Scoop slam by Emma. These two lock up. Bionic elbow by Becky Lynch. Paying homage to her mentor, Dusty Rhodes. Chicken wing by Becky Lynch there. Emma breaking free before ref even calls for the rope break. Becky Lynch sending Emma into the corner. Series of shoulder blocks pounding away at Emma. Becky Lynch off the ropes, running leg drop by Becky Lynch. Scoop slam by Emma. Off the ropes, running drop kick right to the face of Becky Lynch. Another scoop slam. Very back and forth so far. Irish whip by Becky Lynch. Jumping leg lariat onto Emma. And with the arm drag goes for the cover. Becky Lynch kicks out before the count of 1. Tries for a jumping back kick. Emma gets out of the way and they start to exchange shots. Punches by Emma, chops by Becky Lynch. And Emma comes out on top. Spikes her hard with an elbow drop. Double underhook suplex by Emma. And Becky Lynch is in trouble. Manages to get out of harm's way with a snap suplex of her own. Emma with the sidewalk slam on Becky Lynch. Drop kick to the face by Emma. Becky tries for a kick. Emma catches it and follows through the dragon screw leg whip. DDT by Emma onto Becky Lynch. Goes for the cover. Becky Lynch in the ropes. Danilo calls for the break. Becky Lynch with a leg drop off the ropes. Elbow to the top of the head by Becky Lynch. Irish whip by Emma. Which is ironic if you think about it. Emma going for the Emma lock here. And Becky Lynch manages to break free just a little early in the match. Emma going off the ropes. Again, hitting one of those snappy drop kicks. Tries for the Irish whip. Becky reverses. Emma gets out of the way as Becky jumps into the corner. Emma goes up to the top rope. Diving splash to the back of Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch drops down. Fujiwara armbar here. Emma manages to break free. Beautiful short arm clothesline there by Emma. Emma goes up to the top. Becky Lynch dazed. Emma with lots of range on that diving crossbody. 1, 2. Becky Lynch just barely kicks out. Former SmackDown Women's Champion being given a lot of trouble here by Emma. Becky Lynch working on those arms. They're going to an abdominal stretch here. Starting to use her technical prowess. But Emma's a submission expert as well. And she's going to work on the legs of Becky Lynch. Nails her with an elbow drop. Goes for that Emma lock again. Becky Lynch in a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble. Manages to finally break free. Arm wringer by Becky Lynch. Starts pounding away on that shoulder. Tries for the clothesline. Emma ducks. But Becky Lynch pulls her right back into the abdominal stretch. Emma escapes. Becky Lynch sends Emma into the corner. Elbow by Becky Lynch. Scoop slam. Michinoku driver by Emma. 1, 2. Oh no! Becky Lynch just barely kicks out. Emma spiked her with that Michinoku driver. And Becky Lynch just barely escapes. Series of kicks by Becky Lynch. Do I know if long hair will be added on later? I don't know. I haven't heard anything from them. I imagine just as time goes by, more hair options will be added. You figure, yeah. I mean, you gotta. I don't know how long it'll get. But I'm sure that they'll add in more hairstyles down the line, for sure. Emma rolls over Becky Lynch, goes for a Muda lock once again. Or the Emma lock, rather. They're the same damn thing. Becky Lynch manages to break free. Short arm clothesline by Emma. Nails Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is dazed. Neck breaker by Emma. Just picking Becky Lynch apart now. I think they'll figure it out. Chop by Becky Lynch sends Emma to the canvas. Diving elbow drop by Becky Lynch. These two start exchanging strikes again. Chops and punches. Becky Lynch and Emma going back and forth. Back and forth. And then Becky Lynch nails her with a discus clothesline. Emma breathing heavy. Emma dazed on her feet. But still manages to catch her with a double arm suplex. Now Becky Lynch in a bad way. Dragon screw leg whip by Emma. Becky Lynch grabbing at that knee. A lot of damage done to it throughout the course of this match. Another double underhook release suplex by Emma as we cross the 13-minute mark in this match. These two have been going at it for some time, and she could be going for the M-lock here. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. Becky's in the center of the ring. She has nowhere to go. Can she break out again? Becky Lynch manages to break free. I thought for sure that'd be it. Kitchen sink by Becky Lynch, just stomping away at the back of Emma. This match starting to break down. Another rush of kicks by Becky Lynch. These two lock up. Lynch back to the abdominal stretch on Emma. And Emma manages to break free. Diving elbow drop off the top rope by Becky Lynch. And Emma hits that Michinoku driver again. That almost put Becky away last time. 1, 2, 3. No! Becky Lynch just barely kicks out. Oh my. Becky Lynch up to the top. Diving elbow drop to the back of Emma right between the shoulder blades. Pulls Emma up, but she goes through for a roll up. 1, 2. Becky Lynch kicks out at 2. Becky Lynch goes down. Fujiwara armbar. Emma can't quite get to the ropes. Becky cranking hard, but Emma breaks free. Emma nails the Michinoku driver again. Becky Lynch gets her foot in the ropes. Both women off the ropes. Hooking clothesline by Becky Lynch. Emma in the center of the ring now. Breaks free and goes back to that Emma lock. Becky Lynch in so much trouble now. Can she break free? She does. What heart by the Irish Lass Kicker. Becky Lynch breathing hard now, though. This has been a hard-fought contest by both of these women. Fujiwara armbar. That's it! Emma submits. 16 minutes of working on that arm pays off. Becky Lynch puts her away. That's what they used for the disarmer. I think there's a better one in there, but nonetheless, great match by both these women. Holy cow. I thought for sure Emma was going to have it, but Becky Lynch, what toughness. Alright, we have a request for Zandig versus Terry Funk in a barbed wire match. Explosion time 15 minutes. Special ref. I don't think I have any special refs. I don't have any. Unfortunately, I'm pretty boring as far as that goes. But I will definitely do the other things that you have requested. Bill Alfonso, you got it. That I can do. Barbed wire death match. Jesus! Where's this Terry Funk? The legend. Ooh, menu's getting a little laggy. The man who calls it right down the middle. Bill Alfonso. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that promo where he did it again. It's not as good as the first time. Alright, 15 minutes for the explosion. I don't know if we're going to get it. It seems like those barbed wire death matches, sometimes it ends before that. So I'll be interested to see. I'm just going to advertise this in the Discord. Just give me a second. We'll get things going. And my wife's calling too, so we'll start this up in a minute. Alright, we're back. With our... I think this might be our final match of the evening. We'll see how this goes. Been going a little over 2 hours now. We'll see. If everybody's hype, maybe we'll keep going. Zandig, Terry Funk. I like how they made Zandig kind of fat. I hope Funk wins this. I'm not the biggest Zandig fan. And Zandig goes into the ropes in the barbed wire 30 seconds into the match. But Zandig is not going to be one who's going to shy away from the explosions or from the blood for sure. And neither is Terry Funk. Knee to the guts by Zandig. Funk starts working away with the punches. Shoulder blocks to the arm by Zandig. Rib breaker on the crazy old man. And these two just feeling it out until we get to blood and guts. Fall away slam by Zandig. Meanwhile, the specter of that 15-minute time limit looms overhead. Choke power bomb by Zandig. 1-2. Already getting a 2 count on Terry Funk. Funk with a poke to the eyes. Another poke to the eyes. Zandig laying on with a punch to Terry, or a knee elbow to the back of Terry Funk. Funk rolls him up. Zandig kicks out before the count of 1. Spinning drop toe hold by Terry Funk. A lot of wrestling moves in this goddamn death match. Neither man picking up the weapons yet. Double underhook. Zandig reverses the back body drop. Pulls Funk to his feet. Back suplex by Zandig. Saito suplex by Zandig. Zandig starting to get some momentum here over Terry Funk. Just grinding that elbow into the side of Terry Funk's face. Just trying to embarrass him. And a body slam by Zandig. Zandig plays up to the crowd. There's no way Zandig's a crowd favorite when he's in there with Terry Funk. I'll tell you that right now. Chokeslam, reverse chokeslam by Zandig. Hard clothesline. Terry Funk getting his ass kicked here. I don't know. Maybe Terry Funk just doesn't have it in him anymore. DDT by the Funker. Zandig lifting him up. Driving him down. Very innovative move there by Zandig, but Funk shakes it off almost immediately. Goes for the single leg crab. Stiff clothesline by Zandig. Terry Funk fighting for his life here. Grabs a chair. Starts swinging. Nails Zandig with a DDT. Maybe on the edge of that chair. Zandig nails him with a clothesline. Bill Alfonso nervously keeping an eye on the clock. Hoping this gets put away before the 15-minute mark. Terry Funk into the barbed wire for the first time. And Zandig with the back suplex on Terry Funk. Irish whip attempts. Zandig holds it off and does the same with Terry Funk. Funk unable to avoid it. And he goes into the barbed wire hard. Zandig with an elbow to the back of Terry Funk. Funk on his feet, drop toe hold, grabs the chair again. But Zandig just puts a shot on him. Terry Funk rolls up Zandig. 1, no, not even a 1 count. Terry Funk is in a world of trouble here as he goes into the barbed wire for a 3rd time. Zandig has been just all over Terry Funk. Funk with a poke to the eyes there, trying to get something going. And And Terry Funk goes into the barbed wire. I think he's finally bleeding now. Maybe that'll fire him up. But Zandig has just been beating him senseless. DDT by Terry Funk. Funk and Zandig chopping and punching away at each other. Terry Funk saying, you ain't got the best of me yet, whippersnapper. Nails him, hits him with a chair. Zandig tries for a rolling lariat, gets out of the way. Terry Funk, double underhook suplex on Zandig. And he sends Zandig into the wire. Funk's starting to get some momentum back now after taking that beating. Starting to unload. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Zandig kicking out at 2. As we cross the 11-minute mark, getting closer and closer to the end. With those big ham bone-like fists, Terry Funk hammers away at Zandig. Twitches like crazy with the chair. Nails him in the back of the head. That's what he needed to do. Hits him a couple times. Oh, Zandig nails him with that rolling lariat, though. But Terry Funk back up, whipping Zandig into the barbed wire. Just a huge second win for the Funker. Oh, but Zandig nails him with that rolling clothesline as Funk tries to line up the chair shot. Funk sends him into the barbed wire again. This man is invincible. Holy cow. Shot to the back by Terry Funk. Twisting brainbuster by Zandig. But Funk's right back up and he locks in that spinning toe hold. 13 minutes passed. 2 minutes away from that explosion. Can these two put an end to this match before that happens? Terry Funk has been on a roll in this latter half of the match. Trying to line up a chair shot on Zandig. He's going to pile drive him on that chair. He's going to pile drive him on the chair. Oh my God. Back suplex. No, atomic drop by Funk. And then into the back suplex. Terry Funk is on fire. Now he's literally on fire. Zandig sends him to the ropes, but he's exhausted. These two lock up. Saito suplex by Zandig. 30 seconds until that explosion. It's starting to buzz. This is, it's going to be going off. They're going to be right near it. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Explosion. They're both out. They're both out. Both men knocked out by the explosion. Where's Bill Alfonso? I think he's dead. It's a draw. Double KO. Oh, man. Both of those guys throwing everything they had at each other. And neither man able to survive the explosion. I like that finish. But these two have unfinished business for sure. We'll have to rematch this at a later date. That's the first, God damn, that might be the first double KO I've ever seen in this game, period, since Fire Pro D. In the matches I've done, I don't remember there ever being a double KO. Well, again, the computer might have only given it 57%, but I think that ranks higher. All right, Fry. I think I'm gonna bring this to an end, anyways. Thank you for joining, everybody. If you haven't done so already, be sure to give me a follow so you get notifications every time I'm streaming with this. Order's pretty random, although I have been setting up some broadcasts of previous episodes. Have a good one, Fry. Enjoy UFC. Again, thank you for watching. These clips are going to be going up on YouTube as well, so if you didn't catch all of them, you can check that out. I got to put the link up for that on my Twitch profile, but also you can catch me on the Fire Pro Discord for Fire Pro Arena, as well as the Fire Pro Reddit where I'm Scorcho 1108 over there, I think. Am I? I think I am. I'm Americana 1108 over there. But in any case, hope you guys enjoyed. That's gonna be it. Might be back tomorrow with some streaming, maybe in the afternoon. If not, I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Good night.